Hello and welcome to the channel. It's a cold and wet one today and we're at Hilltop Bikepark in Sandwell Valley. And because it's cold and wet, me and Jim have got the place to ourselves. Let's ride some trails. You may remember that we rode here just after it opened last year and we were impressed at what we found. So we returned today to see how the trails are holding up and to see how well they ride in the wet.
Okay, so first trail of the day. I think it's time to have a quick ride on the blue. Okay, let's go. First run in.
So as always, it's a good idea to have a warm up before going crazy. This blue is a fun flowing trail with plenty of tabletop jumps and large berms. These are all designed to maintain your speed and inspire confidence. As well as a great warm up trail for us, this is a good progression trail for anyone looking to build their skills and confidence on jumps. Of course, we've ridden here before, so we know what's coming. These trails have been open for a few months now, and they've proved to be a popular destination.
Big puddle before that one.
Yes, despite a couple of small inevitable puddles, this place seems to run as well in the wet as it does in the dry. After a couple of weeks off the bike, this was a great trail to get back into the swing of riding. Now, this may only be the first run down, but I can already tell that this is going to be a good day's ride.
So what you guys probably won't know is that this is my first time properly back on the bike in about 6 weeks. I went for a ride and managed to trap a nerve in my back, which basically meant that I really had trouble walking. I've been off work for a couple of weeks, so this is the first ride back, so I'm still taking it a bit easy.
So with that in mind, I headed for another run down the blue trail. Great fun. Feeling good after the blue trail? It's time to ride the red. Starting with a small left hip, this trail is filled with progressive features like tabletop jumps, small races, shark fins. There's even a step up and a left to right transition jump further down depending on if you take the left or right line. This was easily my favourite trail last time and I can't wait to give it another go. One of the reasons I like riding here is for these progressive features. I've never really ridden a hip or shark fin jump before, and let's face it, my hip jumps need a lot of work. But that's what this place is all about. Because this trail flows really well, it's accessible for most riders. It's designed as a place where people can come to learn how to properly ride these features.
Whoa, overshot that a bit.
You don't have to be an experienced jumper to ride here, and that's the point. But the more confidence you get, the more fun trails like this become.
Nice.
This red line really is a lot of fun, and over the course of today, we rode it time and time again. This included the left-hand red line, which takes you over a right-handed hip, which I also struggled with, and then this great step up. Amazing.
That was sketchy.
So despite my inability to ride hip jumps, this line is great. And there was just one line left to ride here, the epic Black Trail. This really is filled with some amazing features and serious jumps.
So having not been here for a while, me and Jim are just checking out some of the bits on the black. My back injury is starting to play up a bit after a few runs on the red and the blue and things, so I'm probably not going to be riding the black jumps, which is a massive shame because they look amazing. But last thing I want to do is injure myself and put myself out for another sort of 4 to 6 weeks, so yeah, let's see what Jim can do.
So Jim's set to work sussing out the features on foot.
I'm sure this doesn't look big on camera, but it does from up here.
Then he decided to go for it. So as Jim dropped in for victory, I stood back and watched.
Here we go, Jim's dropping in.
An awesome run. I think you'll agree Jim did well to link all those together on his first attempt. So this was an amazing session back at Hilltop Bikepark. I would expect to see a lot more of this place on the channel in the future. So that's it for today's video. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more action. I'll see you next time.